A question I receive on occasion is where to start when buying a house. So I wanted to talk a little bit about beginning your property search in this part of Mexico, the Zihuatanejo area. I really try not to recommend realtors to people or specific realtors to people. Ali and I have our own opinions on the realtors here, and my preference is each potential buyer or seller chooses the realtor that they feel most comfortable with. We've met with pretty much every realtor here, and that's probably a good beginning point, is to meet or talk with as many realtors as possible. There's only a handful of them in Zihua, and I'll give the names and their websites here in just a second. Occasionally, people ask us to put them in touch with a realtor, and we haven't had that go well yet. Which brings me to this point. Don't take it personally when realtors don't get back to you. I doubt I'll ever get used to the laid-back nature of realtors and attorneys and other professionals where a 1 o'clock meeting could be 1 or 1:15 or 2 or not at all that day. So an email, you may not receive a response for a week or longer, but that's just the way it is. If you have a question about a property or you want to talk to a realtor, calling is your best bet, followed by a WhatsApp message, with email being a little bit better than mailing them an actual letter. But remember, this is your home purchase and you should control how it goes. So there's nothing that prevents you from working with several, all, or none of the area realtors. Do what's best for you. Which brings me to the next point. Each realtor wants you to buy one of their listed properties. It's in their best interest, as they'll take the full commission versus split the commission with another realtor. I don't fault the realtors at all for this. I'm sure realtors here field a lot of calls from people entertaining the thought of buying a home in Mexico, and that can be time consuming and a bit frustrating for the realtor. And the home buying process is not nearly as smooth here as it is in the United States or Canada. The closing process generally takes 3 to 6 months to finish. So realtors probably deserve that full commission, which is 5 to 6%. The system did work in our favor on this home purchase when the realtor talked the seller out of considering an offer from another realtor's client. The other potential buyer with a different realtor representing them would have meant a split commission. You really have to let go of any expectations versus what you're accustomed to in the United States or Canada. For most people, using a realtor is ultimately a lot easier. Here are a handful of realtors in the area that you can check their listings directly online. The first thing you may notice is that taking nice, high-quality photos is not a point of emphasis. We have Lucy Bello at Zihua Bello, Douglas Hudson with Costa Grande Real Estate, John Murphy with Mexico Beach Properties Real Estate, although unfortunately he has some health issues preventing him from working at the moment. Then Tim Sullivan with Ixtapa Zihuatanejo Real Estate, Grupo Pia, Coldwell Banker, and L&O Real Estate. This may not be easily doable, but if possible, the best course of action is to find a local attorney that would be willing to be the go-between. Work with all of the realtors on your behalf and get paid by splitting the commission with the realtor. You want someone that will work for your best interest throughout the process. The attorney can then also help with writing the sales contract, any employee liquidation, and working with the notary on finalizing the transfer of ownership. So, if you're not in Zihua, then using those real estate websites is a good start. But the longer you're here on the ground, committed to your search, the better. Everyone knows someone that is selling property, and often they are not advertised sales. We probably looked at a dozen properties that were not listed. By just driving around, you'll see all sorts of for sale signs, and many of them are owner direct sales. My last couple suggestions are, first, keep an open mind to different properties You may think that you want to be right on the beach, but then look at some property that has a great view from a little bit further out. And the more you think about it, the more you realize that if you were here 6 months out of the year, you may only go to the beach once or twice a week, and being a little farther out is not that big of a deal. Or you may want to be far from town and then see a great condo in the middle of Centro and start to envision yourself walking through the market every day, buying fresh fish or veggies, walking to dinner in the evenings. So keep an open mind. And then lastly, be patient. Most properties do not sell quickly here. We first noticed this house on December 2nd, 2018. Here's the photo I took of it while we were looking at the house next door. It went up for sale shortly thereafter, and we came to an agreement to purchase it 18 months later. Okay, let me know what I missed and could help in your search. Good luck finding the perfect place to live here in Zihua. Hopefully we'll see you down here soon, and thanks for watching.